This is video 30. Hi, nice to see you again. This is video 30 where we're going to discuss in details about the grant. If there's the money, then you should go and grab it. So this video, I want to give you some tips so that when you apply a grant, you have a chance of getting it. Okay, so I think in the previous video you have watched me, right? I've explained in details there are many types of grant for many users. I also explained why the country is giving out grant to people like you. Okay, so in this video is for you to go and get it, grab the money available for you. So but I want to tell you, getting the money, it sounds easy, but it's actually a very, very, very difficult thing to do. Yes, I'm telling you. When you look at the form itself, you feel like, fainting. Because they ask you a lot of questions. Sometimes they ask the same question twice. And you think, why are they asking me twice? Actually, they want to find out whether you know or not your stuff. So they trick you, in such a way that you have to actually look in depth into your business model, or look into in depth your technology to see whether yours is actually a winning project, a winning technology. Yeah, so it's very important. Like I say, money is there, but at the same time, there are a lot of people like you, young and hungry, looking for success, looking for money to turn the idea into innovation. Okay, so I think in my previous video, I've explained there are many types of grant for many stages that you will evolve from from a raw idea right up to the marketplace. So there are many grant to suit for different needs. Okay, so I want to give you a bit of tips how to apply, because as I know, I have applied grant before. As I know, getting the grant sounds easy, but it is very difficult if you do not do it right. Okay, so I will give you a few tips. There are 4 tips that I want to share you. The first thing is not all grants are the same. All the grants are different for different purpose. So you have to go out there and read very carefully. Every grant has got a guideline. Read the guideline, for heaven's sake. Read it, because if you don't read it, then you see that the objective of the grant is different from your project. So no matter how you put it, you can put in a lot of effort, a lot of time, it's going to be waste, because that's not what you want. So you have to find out what kind of grant is available and whether it's suitable for you or not, because you are in different stage. Right now you are in pre-seed. Pre-seed means idea to turn into a prototype. That is called pre-seed. So whether that grant suits you or not. Okay. Number 2, in every grant there is a spirit, right? There's a spirit, and also they call it priority. You have to find out. For spirit means whether they want to have young people to go into, say, web, or go into mobile application, or go into, say, nanotechnology, biotechnology. So you have to understand what is their niche, or what is their spirit, or what is their objective that they want to achieve, right? Because they are either from a government, or from a university, or from a large corporation. There is a purpose. They want to toughen up a certain area. They want you to design or to create certain technology for the area, right? So you have to find out. You really have to find out. And the third thing is you got to understand very specific, like I say just now, very specifically what they want to see in your idea, right? Have you done some tests? Have you actually they want to see your sketches lah. If there's a product, they want to see your sketches. If there's a business model or a system, they want to see the system. So you have to give him a little bit of something new, something exciting. So you have to be very specific and niche. So this is where you stand out. If you don't provide, then they don't know what is it. So I'm asking you to provide say, look, I have this idea, it's going to be like that, like that, like that. At the moment, I have only in concept, this is my sketch. That's good enough. That's good enough. And then, of course, you be more magnanimous by telling, look, if I do it, I require this kind of thing, instrument or equipment, or this type of consultant, or this type of test, or this type of how to say, advice from this fellow or that fellow. And then, of course, in the form, I will tell you, they ask about at least 17 to 30 questions. They want to know about you, they want to know about your team, how many people in your team. It's very important. They want to know about your technology. What is so great about technology? What are the things that is existing in the market that is different from you? Why are you so different from them? They want to know. They want to know also the market segment. Who are you going to sell to? When are you going to roll out? Macam-macam, all sort of things. Because some of the product seasonal thing. So they want to know whether you know your thing or not. Then they ask the question 2 times again, 3 times again. It can frustrate you. But all this frustration that you feel is okay, because you're going to get lots of money. Yes. If you are not willing to walk that mile, then you don't deserve the money. So you must walk through the entire thing. So to apply, okay, now I'll talk about the time later. So I continue with the 4th tips I have. The 4th tip is I have to give to you is what is expected. What do they want you to do? Yeah. So every grant has its own requirement. So in your case, you're a technology developer, right? So you have to deliver your what we call the deliverable. So there's a timeline. For example, the grant they allow you to say 1 year. So in every 3 months, it's called one tranche. So every 3 months or 4 months, depending what kind of requirement that is given by the fund manager. That's why you have to read the guideline carefully. So if they say 4 months, in 4 months, what do you have to do? Then you say, okay, in 4 months, I will give you my drawing, my discussion. I will enter into discussion with that university, or I enter into discussion with that businessman. So these are your deliverable. So by the end of the 4 months, you got to show proof to them. By showing proof to them, then they grant you money. They will pay you whatever money. Then after that, you do the second part. Then they say, okay, you can do the next tranche and the next 4 months. So the next 4 months, you have to do what? Then right until the end, then you have to do a demonstration plus a business plan, financial forecast, executive summary, cash flow, and all those things. All right. So in this form itself, they will ask you a lot of things. So if the more meat you have, the better it is. I got one warning for you. Now I have applied grant, so I know all these sort of things you have to write yourself, because they want to see what's in your mind. So the warning is this: don't copy and paste. You don't copy from Google somewhere and paste, because they have got this plagiarism. They will go through and say, oh, this guy actually copy 80% from here, or your paper is 70% copy from somewhere else. They know. So don't try to cheat. Okay, so this is a difficult thing to do. In fact, if you go through all this, it's good for you. You know why or not? I also want to tell you something. I have got a lot of ideas. So sometimes I want to test whether my idea is good or not. I will take out a grant form, a form to apply a grant, just to answer. By answering it, I have developed more strength into my idea. You see, but not for the purpose of applying. But I want to know whether my new idea is good or not. So that's also another way to test out my idea. But those are, I need a grant, I will write a grant. I will write a nice grant application form. Now, okay, another tips I want to tell you is to write it so nice, so beautiful, so attractive that you make him feel, you make the fund manager feel stupid if he doesn't give you the grant. Your grant must be so exciting, so profitable, so environmentally friendly, so awesome, you know, that if he doesn't put the money in you, he feels stupid. Your paper should sounds like that. Okay, so I hope this video have given you enough tips, give you enough guts, give you enough motivation to go for it. Okay, so I see you again in the next video, and if you are successful, don't forget to buy me a drink. Don't forget to buy me a meal. You know, I want a meal from you. Okay, I'll see you, man. Thank you.